went back in time to kill the evil from the future. Are they here or not? Corin Locke muttered to himself, darn it. Dune Sky said, those rats. I knew it was going too smoothly. Hide well, little rats, or your hair's going to show. As Corin Locke, Aaron Danoa, and Mariette Dunalef broke into a nervous sweat, Dune Skies suddenly widened his eyes and roared, found you! He spat a torrent of blazing fire toward Corin and the others. The entire corridor erupted in flames, rubble scattering across the floor as smoke billowed thickly. From the shadows, actual rats scrambled out squeaking in panic. Squeak! Squeak! Dune Skies blinked, transforming back into his humanoid form. Huh? Actual rats? Idrin glanced over and said, they are lab rats. Seems like someone messed up the containment. Dune Skies replied, oh, really? Idrin said calmly, we had better head back then. The standoff with the Royal Army is still ongoing. Dune Skies grunted. All right. The two turned and walked away, the heavy door closing behind them. Corin let out a long breath. Ha! He whispered to himself. Facing Idrin and Dune Skies in the middle of the Mage Tower right now would be suicide. Whew, that was close, Corin muttered. Aaron Danoa, still pressed close to him, said softly, you have quite a broad chest, Corin. She rested her head against him, while Mariette Dunalef, standing nearby, crossed her arms and frowned in visible irritation. Corin stammered, that's because the contact area needs to be minimized. He quickly changed the subject. Anyway, we know the plan now, Mariette said. All we have to do is eliminate that eye, right? Corin shook his head. No, we should not drag out the infiltration too long. Saving the Saintess comes first. Then he thought to himself, I would love to just activate remote rune magic and blow the whole thing up, but that is easier said than done. The Mage Tower took heavy losses against Master during the Witch War, which means they have layered anti-space and anti-remote rune defenses throughout the entire tower. Madame Josephine can create a temporary spatial circle within a short amount of time. It should be nearly complete around this time. Aaron nodded. As for now, we do not have much time. Let us split up and search different areas. If we get detected, cause as much chaos as possible and regroup. Mariette said, got it. Diogu and I will split and search separately too. Corin said, then, everyone, be careful. And in his mind, he added, once we rescue the Saintess and escape, it will be mission complete. A few corridors later, Corin groaned. How many more rooms are we searching through? A drowsy mage slumped against his arm, drooling slightly. Suddenly, a bottle of wine came flying through the air. Corin ducked, and it shattered against the wall behind him. What the? Corin exclaimed. From inside the cell, a familiar voice shouted, I told you! This is 17-year-old Duna wine, not 35-year-old. Corin blinked, then smiled faintly. You look healthy, though. Nothing bad happened while you were locked up, right? The young woman inside looked shocked. Huh? Corin? Corin pulled down his hood with a grin. Ha ha! Well, he thought, I figured the treatment would not be that bad. Estelle Hadasha El Ras pressed against the bars. You came to rescue me? But is this a hotel or a prison? Corin said, let us talk later. Please step back from the bar. Wait a second, Estelle said quickly. Breaking these bars without triggering an alert will not be easy. The geezers of the tower painstakingly layered their enchantments here. Corin smiled. Do not worry. A crimson spear materialized in his hand, its surface rippling like molten light. A deep, ancient voice resonated. Manannan spoke through the weapon. I am a child of the seas. Manannan MacLear presents to Ardri Aaron Danoa's first spear, Corin Loch, the red spear that disperses magic, Gay Dirg. System notification grade, Legendary Gay Dirg, one of the twin spears of Manannan MacLear. Nullifies all magical effects on a single target. Deals 350% additional damage to beast-type enemies. Beasts struck by the spear are afflicted with the curse of the Beast Hunter Red Spear. Corin lifted the weapon and said firmly, This is Gay Dirg, the spear that nullifies magic. With one swift strike, he slashed the enchanted bars. They parted like soft butter, sparks scattering as the cell door fell open. Estelle Hadasha El Ras said, That should not have been possible. Corin Loch said, Anyway, we can escape now. Saintess, can you offer a prayer? A blessing would make this easier. Estelle Hadasha El Ras said, for some reason, my holy power is not activated. Corin Locke thought to himself, just like in the original plot, Estelle could not use her holy power at this point. He roughly knew why, but Corin Locke said, for now, we need to regroup with the others first. Then he suddenly paused, his expression sharpening. This chill, he muttered. He turned toward a distant corridor where cold mist gathered. Corin Locke thought, according to the original plot, the most powerful cryomancer was Blue School Elder Slarian. However, that was only in the original timeline. In this one, the strongest cryomancer should be Mariette Dunalef. Mariette Dunalef appeared from the frost haze and said, "Ah, Corin." I wanted to handle this quietly, but that did not go so well. Corin Locke said, "No, that was amazing." Aaron Danua said, "They will have heard the noise. Mages will be here soon." Corin Locke shouted, "Master!" Aaron Danua said, "Let us hurry." Outside the mage tower, a massive explosion erupted. As debris rained down, Corin Locke, Aaron Danua, and Mariette Dunalef leaped through the smoke. Estelle Hadasha El Ras screamed like a little girl. Caw! Corin Locke shouted, "This is part of the plan too, Mariette!" Mariette Dunalef spread her arms and chanted, "Okay, Frostwing." Her crystalline wings of ice shimmered as they glided down through the moonlight. Corin Locke thought, good, we will just glide down. After we land, head for the underground magic circle. But a mocking laugh echoed through the flames. Hee! Corin Locke froze, his heart dropping. Dune Skies appeared amidst the smoke, his monstrous grin wide. Woohoo! There you are, little rats! Corin Locke gritted his teeth. Ah! That disgusting bastard! He thought to himself, we may have taken down Dune Skies back on Sky Island, but among his countless forms, we only managed to slay a mere dark bull and a dragon. What remains are two ferocious dragon forms. Corin Locke said, "Are they transforming into dragons again?" Wait, did he just pass by? There were endless creatures that could fill an estate with toads. Dune Skies bellowed, "Now! Get over here!" Mariette Dunalef shrieked, "Aha! Chow! What the heck is that? Kill it!" She activated her skill, Blood Spear, 200 times. Crimson spears rained from above, piercing Dune Skies' mutated form. Dune Skies screamed, "Gwa! It hurts!" Corin Locke thought, toads alone cannot overpower a great spell. Aaron Danua smirked and said, "Before we leave, how about a fiery farewell?" She raised her spear and shouted, "Silver Spear Resonance, activate!" The tower's interior trembled, magic collapsing as the entire structure erupted once more. Corin Locke thought, the interior of the tower is too heavily protected, but if we reach the sewers, we can activate rune magic. Warren's voice called from the distance, "Over here!" Josephine Clara raised her hand. "Prepare to leap, 10 seconds. Corin Locke, Aaron Danua, and Mariette Dunalef sprinted toward the glowing magic circle. Corin Locke thought, distance remaining. 100 meters. That should be enough. It was a mission full of variables, but thanks to everyone's efforts, we made it. Suddenly, a thunderous voice roared behind them. "My friend!" Corin's eyes widened. Dune Skies appeared beside them, grinning. "Are you in a rush?" Corin clicked his tongue. "Shh!" Josephine Clara gasped, and Warren shouted, "Corin!" A massive explosion engulfed the area. Far away, aboard their ship, Alicia Arden watched the blast from a distance. "Wow! Good job! The mission was a success!" But Mariette Dunalef suddenly froze, her eyes trembling. "Wait, where is he?" Josephine Clara and Aaron Danua stood in silence, their faces pale. Alicia Arden asked again, "Where's Corin?" Mariette Dunalef's tears fell to the floor as she whispered, "The Saintess rescue operation is a failure." Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.